Hello friends, it's Dr. Dawn Buckingham, your state senator for District 24. We have had a very busy few weeks at the state capitol, working on many issues with lowering your taxes and financing our schools being the dominant ones. As a mom, senator, and a physician, I want Texas children to have the best education possible. In fact, I believe one of the most important things we do as a state is to educate our children. Today's student is tomorrow's workforce, and an educated workforce is essential to our ability to compete as a state on an international stage. On that front, I am so pleased to tell you the Texas Senate passed the most transformative school finance bill in decades. That bill will now go to conference with the Texas House, where the differences between the House and Senate versions will be negotiated. Let me start by enumerating many of the wonderful features of the bill. Then I'll cover some misinformation that is prevalent and end by discussing our property tax reform efforts and related repercussions. To begin, the Senate rewrite for House Bill 3 fixes many of the flaws in the current school funding formula by increasing the state share of funding. Most importantly, this bill should correct the problem of Robin Hood, also called recapture, for the vast majority of Texas school districts. Secondly, we prioritized a teacher pay raise not tied to test scores. The bill also has an incentive component that rewards our best teachers and helps get great teachers to the schools that desperately need them the most. The bill focuses more resources on career and technology education and early college high schools. This investment is vital to help our students to be better prepared to go straight into the workforce after high school. Additionally, the bill has transformational solutions for our special needs, dyslexic, gifted and talented students, and students not fluent in English to ensure their success. The one thing I learned through this process is that nearly all low-income students in Texas are eligible to attend community college for free, as long as they fill out a FAFSA or TASFA form, but many simply don't know. HB 3 encourages students to fill out these forms with a parent opt-out so they can start on the road to attaining their higher education goals. On another note, if you have been watching our social media, you have seen what we call love notes that we have been receiving regarding the testing component of the bill. I'm teasing when I say love note because the hate has been tremendous and inaccurate. So let's talk about the facts regarding the STAAR test. First of all, long before I ran for the Senate and my children were in K-12 public school, I was an advocate for reducing the standardized testing. So I understand everyone's strong feelings on this issue. That being said, in my office, we believe in respectful discourse, and the social media banter is not an appropriate place for discussing important state business. HB 3 eliminates 2 STAAR tests, the 4th and 7th grade writing tests, and additionally, we pass guidelines to ensure the readability and grade appropriateness of the test. The bill also breaks up the lengthy, high-stakes STAAR test that could last for up to 4 hours into 3 45-minute segments that can be done online and during a class period. This is better for students and allows the teachers to assess learning throughout the year and ensures students that need extra help get it. The bill ensures that teacher performance and incentive pay cannot be based solely on student test scores. And finally, there are rumors that we added a pre-K test. This is simply not true, as that test already exists and is not a STAAR test. So, just to repeat myself, the number of STAAR tests was reduced. Now, on to funding for our schools and your property tax reform. Over the past few months, the cry for relief for property tax has been loud and constant. I hear you, and I have been working diligently to reform property taxes. As a fiscal conservative who believes government must live within its means and should reduce the tax burden on citizens whenever possible, I could not and would not support a proposal to increase sales tax. That is why I did not vote for the original bill. There were many proposals considered to fund the above-mentioned transformational school reform, as the bill came to the floor for consideration. It had an included additional 1-cent sales tax. This would have put Texas in the same category as California with some of the highest sales tax in the country. Like you and your family, if we don't have the money to pay for it, then we shouldn't include it in our budget. I am blessed to have this opportunity to represent District 24 in the Texas Senate, and I am working hard on your behalf. Thank you for your continued support, and may God bless you and your family and the great state of Texas.